a nice chill Sunday, and we are working on this new thing. 14 likes, 12 likes, 9, 13. Who are disliking? There is one imposter in all streams who is disliking them. I mean, bro, I'm just live here. If you don't like it, don't watch. Why are you disliking it? 8. There is someone who is not very happy with these streams, I guess. 8, 9, and save. Sorry. Okay, so I have updated this. Now let me open up the chat. Pop out the chat here. Hey, hi Varun, welcome to the stream, and it's a surprise you can join on a Sunday. What are you doing? How was your Sunday? Let's have a chill, vibey Sunday stream. Amit, hey, hi Amit. Long time no see. How are you doing? It's been a very, very long time, I guess. Let's run a 55-minute timer. Okay, by the way, this is what I have done today. So there, mostly I was busy working on backend because I'm writing that middleware layer, which our client side will call, and then from that middleware layer we will be calling the AI Sidekick server, because the middle layer handles the whole security layer. And then I have also added this thing where you click on any of those options, it shows you capture image and select image. Now you can also select image, you can choose a photo, you can crop here, I guess, if I check it on a real phone, and then you have upload and enhance. So I'm currently working on this upload and enhance feature. This is what we will be working on, and this works for all of these, most of it. So yeah, this stream I am majorly focusing on uploading these images. Before that I'll have to host the middleware, because the uploading will happen when we get a signed URL, and the logic to get the signed URL will be on our middleware server. So yeah, let's see if we can do that. Varun, today I have a bad experience with students who are applying for placement. They don't even know how to install npm packages. Where they are applying for placements? Like, are you taking the interviews of these students? What's the context? And yeah, I can see the frustration, man. I mean, in this era. Welcome to Builder. Hey Amit, thank you so much for buying this, getting this subscription. Thank you so much, man. But they expecting 7 to 10 LPA just for their grades. Life hits you when the kids understand that grades do not really matter that much in this industry, or for that fact, like, I don't think in any industry grades do matter that much. It's a good filtering system, but we have better interviewing systems, I think, now, that we don't really care, and anyone do not care about grades. Shubham, hello, your camera is stuck. Oh fuck. Thank you for telling me. This is a very weird position I'm stuck at. Bro, what is this? I'll have to restart my Osmo. I'm really sorry for this experience, guys. Preparing webcam. So it's showing preparing webcam. Let's see. Amit, I'm doing good. Was busy with some work transaction. How are you doing? Hey, that's great, Amit. I'm doing good too. Been busy with all these things, apps. Started this new thing, like kind of a dashboard which I'm working on, that is called, wait, my Osmo is stuck, 100 indie bets. Oh, by the way, I think I have like yeah, this is live now. So I've pushed the latest changes on my dashboard. I have added the coding activity, which shows the GitHub contributions, daily contributions, and then I have also added a health and fitness section. This gets the data from my Strava and shows it as similar to GitHub like dashboard. So you can see like all the distance I have run so far in the last 1 year, activities I have logged, and active days I have been. This is July, is the time when I was traveling, so couldn't. Wait, let me open up the camera. This is important. I don't know what happened with this thing. It shows that this is very, very weird. Cancel. There are unset changes. Discard. Guys, just give me a sec. I'm sorry for this. What is happening? Is it like I have to restart Osmo or something? Webcam. It is showing preparing webcam, but it just stuck on preparing webcam. Nothing is happening after that step. Meanwhile, let's see if my iPhone camera can show something. Is it? I don't think this is a very good angle in this position. Maybe this one, I don't know. This is also not that great. What I can do is maybe place it somewhere here. Not that good, but at least it's better than what we had earlier. I'm sorry for this. So this is coming from my iPhone now. I don't know how to, like, I don't know. Osmo has given up on me. Maybe I'll have to keep it logged for a while. Remove the Varun, actually my friend who is older than me is placement advisor, so he takes me to their college. Nice. So you're saying the students do not even know npm packages. Wait. There is something specifically wrong with this thing. I don't know what happened. I'm just fixing this. Shubham, good thing I know npm installation. Yeah, Shubham, I think you're also in college, right? So yeah, the competition is not that big then for Shubham. Harshit, Sunday grind on. Yes, Harshit, Sunday grind on. Oh man, this is some crazy shit happened with my Osmo. I don't know what happened. Fuck. Dude, what happened to you? What the actual fuck just happened with this thing? This is weird. In a live stream. Platman, finally I got an idea and created new app. Transform ideas into actionable checklist. Very nice, Platman. Congrats. And that's a good idea. Do share the link if you want to get some feedbacks on it. Maybe on our Discord channel or here. Abhishek Kapoor. Hey Abhishek, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Hi, how are you doing? Shivam, man, I wish ITNs are there. Where are ITNs? Maybe I'll have to reset this camera to its default settings. Even settings is not opening because it's stuck on the webcam mode. Fuck. I don't know how to fix this thing because there is no other option than like it's. This is very, very weird thing which is happening. Let's see. File transfer OTG. Yes. Maybe now this will reset it. I'm creating this in my competition. Okay, it's back to normal. Let's use the Osmo again. Wait. Yes, let's use this. Dude, as soon as I connect it with webcam, it's not working. This is there is no battery, Harshit, so this is like there is no battery as such, like it's all integrated into the same system. But yeah, let's see what's wrong with this thing. Is it a cable issue or is it stuck on webcam preparing? Okay, leave it, it will just waste more time. I'll leave it for now. I hope this is fine, right? For now, the view which I have already created. And an iOS app. Okay, Abhishek, this is AI generated design. I'm using SwiftUI UI kit with Firebase. Review please. Have you shared it somewhere? Maybe in Discord, maybe. But the problem is I'm using my iPhone for the camera, and only Discord I have in my phone only. So maybe after this stream I'll check it out and give you some review on that. Meanwhile, anyone who is online and can review Abhishek's app. Harshit, okay, Harshit. Satish, for app development, your thoughts on Expo, Bare Metal, Stylesheet API, Native Wind versus Infinite Red template? I mean, I use Expo with the, what do you call that, eject, like locally having your iOS and Android folder. Again, I forgot the command, it's npx prebuild or something. And then for styling, I use Native Wind 100% because it's much easier to maintain that way. And for Infinite Rep template, I think I have used it long back, maybe like couple of years back, but I try to keep my apps like very simple so that even if I have to upgrade or change anything, everything is easier and I'm not relying heavily on any third party template like Infinite Red or any other. Like, this is my reasoning because I want to keep it simple so that I can plug in, plug out, plug in anything whenever I need it. So guys, yesterday we did a showcase of one of the app. Today I was hoping if in 45 minutes we can have the uploading functionality so I can take more requests and directly in the app I can show you how that's working. To do that, what I'll have to do is I'm working on my backend code a little bit, so that code will not be visible here because it's a little bit sensitive. I have not been very hygienic with the API keys. It's hard coded in some places. Yeah, because I'm like I was trying to add in environment variables, but then it was throwing some error, and then I asked LLM to just remove it from the environment variable. I don't want to waste more time because this is a small middleware worker. Abhishek, okay. JPEG, hey, hi JPEG, welcome again. 2 days in a row. Shubham, wait, so using Expo and Native Wind with Cloudinary is the basic setup for everything? No, not Cloudinary. I'm using Cloudflare. Plus Expo, Native Wind and Firebase. Then there is Node.js Express server, and then there is Cloudflare for uploading images, basically. I hope there is no API key visible here. Yeah, just saying you have to put this. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I have to Cloudflare service. Where is it? Here. So based on this document, I need to create a function in my Pixfix service, which will be helping us create the signed URL. So use this documentation as a resource to write that function, whatever we need for this server. And I think we already I am also pasting a code which I've already written. So maybe use some inspiration from that code to write this, but follow TypeScript and proper typing, no any. Okay, I have given the code to Claude Sonnet. Meanwhile, we can talk while it's working. Shubham, Cloudinary MB, I wanted to see Cloudflare. I wanted to say you mean Cloudflare, yes. Hind, damn, stream on Sunday. Hey Hind, welcome man. What you guys are doing? How was your Sunday? We are wrapping up a Sunday here. And yes, as I promised, I would be here. And I'm here, guys. On 29th, I'm traveling in next 5 days. And let's see if we can squeeze in the 45-minute window on these lives. Those will not be very, like, super smooth. But, you know, this time, this series I'm doing, I am giving very less fucks on the quality or how good these are. The main focus is on, are we building something? Did I create something in these streams? That is the core idea of these streams. And yes, like taking questions when the network is good. Maybe sometimes it will be very flaky, very bad, but I hope you guys will not mind that. We'll see how good the things are when I'm traveling. I'll be carrying my MacBook Air, so most probably I'll use my DJ Osmo as a webcam, most probably. Otherwise, face cam of my MacBook Air, that works good too. Abhishek, post on Discord as well. Post on Discord what? Yeah, what's with my typos? I should practice typing. Pixquest service. Did it write anything? Generate signed URL, generate signed URL start, JPEG, diff, and yes. Yes, this is written. New functions added. R2 API base URL, your domain of worker dev. Yes, I need to create a bucket on Cloudflare. I've already created, so this is a bucket name. Then I think I need to enable, there is an option where you have to enable public development URLs for it. Yes, stream is still live because I think my internet is gone. It is working, but I'm looking very weird. But let's fix that. Use Osmo now. Okay, yes, it's working. Okay, it's working. Are you here? Yes, I'm here. I think my internet went just give me a sec, guys. I'm setting up the new camera. It started to work now. I think it got some internal issue or something. It needed to cool off. Bro, what is happening? Why is it not showing now? Yes, this is what I wanted. It's like this, and little bit here and little bit here. All great. Is it good now, right? So yeah, is my typo? Shubham, are you here? Hind, with why your camera is too below? Okay, so Hind, actually there was an issue with this webcam, and it was an impromptu iPhone camera which I was using earlier. Yeah, please don't mind that. Okay, what I was typing in. Okay, stream is good. Stream is fine. Now I need to actually whatever I was. Wait, here. So it's saying integration in your workflow. Generate signed URL to get upload iOS app uploads image directly. Return public URL. What kind of data do we need? You will need to set R2 API base URL environment variable to point your deployed Cloudflare worker to server. R2 API base URL process env. So there is no process env first of all, bro. JPEG, what is the process for paying taxes in India if I am an Apple developer earning only through my app? I mean, you get the payment on your bank account, so you can actually apply as a So what I do generally is like I pay as a contractor, so I'm working in a contract, and contractor kind of taxation I fill, and I talk to my like I have a CA who gives me some documents, digital documents to check, and he does most of the things. I'm very, very bad at these taxation and all. I asked him, like, just make sure I do not get summoned by the government. That's it. That's your job. Okay, so R2 API base URL is here. Then we need anything else with R2 API base URL. Do we just need the base URL? Because I can see we need an account ID, account key, secret access key, bucket name, base URL. Where do we put them? Because right now we have only added R2 API base URL here. So there is a function which is created, generate signed URL, which takes a file name, content, and expiry. You're absolutely right. We need more than just the base URL. Looking at your code example and documentation, we need several Cloudflare R2 credentials. Let me update the service. I mean, this is dumb, Claude. This is dumb, Claude. I mean, why didn't you first upgrade it beforehand? This is... Thanks. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Hind. What's up with the app? So I have created Hind. I was just giving a demo earlier. I hope you can see my screen. So I've created like capture image, select image kind of dialogue, and all of these are working. Currently, I'm working on a backend code, which is a middleware, which I have written, where we will be sending these requests. So first we have to write an upload logic, which will be uploading it into a Cloudflare R2 bucket. The bucket is created. I'm right now writing the code, which will help us generate a signed URL, so the client can upload the images on those. And then there is a limit of size limit and also it's like a little bit secure. And yeah, once that is done, images are uploading. That's the first step, and then we'll just hook up the model which I showed yesterday, the demo, because that backend is already done. What it is saying, required environment variable. Perfect. Now I have updated the Pixbook service. R2 config. What is R2 config? API base URL process. R2 API base URL. Cloudflare account ID. What is our account ID? Object matrix. R2 object. Then we have API. Use R2 with API. S3 compatible API. Account ID is this. I got the account ID. Wait a minute, it's here. R2 API Cloudflare account ID. Okay. Satish, do Apple and Android take 30% cut for all in-app purchases? Is it 30% for both? Yes, technically it is 30%, but I have applied for that. There is a plan, like you get 15, like now I pay like 15%. So until you make $1 million from your account, I think it's 1 million or 100,000, it's under 15%. After that, you'll have to pay 30%. So that's the norm these days. And I think the same applies on Play Store. Play Store has the same, like you just have to apply on those that yes, I'm a small developer, and they will accept that request, and then they take only 15% cut. And I guess app is almost done, both within just 3-4 days. Yeah, so this time we are planning to go a bit quick. I was hoping to release it today, to be honest. Like I was pretty confident, but things slowed down in the last, like I think day before yesterday. So I'm planning to release it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm like, it will all be done, like it will be connected to the backend. But there is a lot of work remaining in terms of, like, I can send the app to TestFlight now and can start testing it on my iPhone, but then there is a couple of things I need, and I'm thinking to use any, like, Linear again, to keep track of all the tasks which I have, and it will give a structure to how many tasks we are finishing, because this is a major task which I'm currently doing. Do you think it's a good idea I should, like, start using Linear now? Like, let's keep it here. My ADHD kicked in. I got like too sucked in into updating it on Linear now. I should give some task to this cursor first. Let me just update it. Account ID is added. Wait, so here it is. Access key ID, Magnet uploads, iOS app, Pixfix. Yes, it is here. Hey Vishnu, welcome to the stream, man. Abhimat Dangi, are you standing right now or sitting? Sitting. Yes, right now I'm sitting. But this is a standing desk. I can stand up as well. Do you guys want me to stand up? I can. Satish Reddy, 15% for first minute. Yes. Thank you, Hind, for confirming it. Abhimat, by the way, can you quickly explain what the app is about? Simulator wants to access file manager backload. So, Abhimat, thank you so much for joining this stream, and welcome to the stream. So this is an app which converts your images, like enhance your images, colorize your old images, recreate if they are broken, and also de-scratches, like if there are scratches in your old photos, it will convert them into a modern, like newer and cleaner version of it, kind of a digital version. And then there is an option where you can animate it as well, like you give your old images and it will animate, and you click capture. You can either capture images directly from your camera, or you can upload an image which is already in your gallery. It will take like less than 10 seconds or less than that. And these days, or since yesterday, Hind, one of our very old subscriber, is here, and he gave his old photo, so which we converted yesterday only. So this was the original photo, and this is what the app did. So the backend is already working. So here it's cleaned up, and the great part was then the video, then it was converted to a video as well, and this is the video. So this is what the app does, basically converts your images, old images, into videos and cleans them up. Gozop, what's up? Hey Gozoop, welcome. Satish Reddy, thank you. Shivam, sorry, wrong ID, what's up? Hey Shivam, okay, so Gozoop is you only. Nice, pretty good, Shivam. Thank you for joining. I think we missed you yesterday. I think, or you were there. Oh yeah, you were there. Sorry, my bad. And Div, you should pin a message explaining what the app is about, like you used to do before. That's a pretty good idea, Hind. So yeah, tomorrow I'll write a small message what we are working on, and we'll pin it. What's the plan with the app? Like, you want to release it in the public, or is it for your portfolio webpage? No, I want to release it. I want to make money with this app. I don't know how much, but definitely be releasing it. Oh nice, wow, it actually works fine. What's your tech stack? Abhimat, this app is being built on Expo in React Native, and backend I'm using a mix of a lot of things. So a middleware is written in Firebase, like for authentication and all, and then there is a whole backend, like the whole infrastructure backend which I've written, that is also in Express.js. There is a slight integration of Python for one module. Yeah, that's it. There is Supabase, there is PostgreSQL. Like, this is if just talk about tech stack. Vishnu, whoa, that's a bit scary, bro. I thought it was an image converter, like converting to Ghibli or something. No, so this is not just an image converter. It like cleans your old photo and converts them into more like usable form. This demand came from, like, even in my home we have very, very old photos of us, which are, some of them like very damaged, and some of them are we would love to have a digital copy of those. And if you just click from the iPhone, it doesn't look that great. So this app can help you convert them into much better quality digital version. So yeah, that's the idea. Shivam, I see you fixed the GitHub chart for mobile. Nice. Yeah, Shivam, I just pushed it. I think I pushed it last night only when I quit the stream. After that, I just sat for a couple of minutes and it was fixed immediately. By the way, I was just showing that I have added and fixed this Strava grid, and I have added a caching algorithm as well. So I do not fetch this data all the time because the Strava data is too complex to fetch and convert it into this format. So it's cached in single query, and every single hour or every 2 hours it expires. But yeah, I'm very happy the way it is growing with all the contributions. Now next part which I'll be adding is YouTube, and then Instagram, and then Twitter. So everywhere where I will be consistent, I want to see how the data looks like, and yeah, and just correlate to what affects what. And I'm also thinking to add like a journaling bar where how good I was feeling that particular day, and then correlate it to how much I coded, how much I worked out. So it will give me a very nice map of like kind of a happiness index based on how much you code, how much you go live, how much you create, or how much you work out, and what does that affect on your own mental health. But yeah, that's a long shot. Hind, Ghibli trend is gone. Yeah, I mean everyone has already overutilized that. Satish, is there any way we can avoid this 15% cut? No, there is no way. And you should not even try to find those ways. Apple and Google are very, very strict about those. There are some companies who do try it. Even you can bypass it, you can bypass their review process and you can like fake it. But if they find it out, they will suspend your account. So don't do this. What usually people do is they redirect you to an outside payment like Stripe or Lemon Squeezy, and where the user pays and then they give them the access. I have also seen there are companies who do give access to some features, and then there is a messaging bar where you can ask them for credits, and for those credits they will send you a message in your SMS. They will ask you for phone number and they will send you an SMS for a link, and then you pay there. So these are like very hacky ways, and I feel there will be very less conversion if you use these. There will be very less conversion of paying users if you use these hacky ways. So the right way is just use Apple Pay, pay the 15% cut for, consider it like they're taking 15% to bring users to your app. So you're basically paying for marketing because they will be ranking you in ASO. They will be bringing users. So you're just paying for those users, that 15%. Abhimat, what are the useful tools I have for Mac, basically for a tech guy? Abhimat, I have created one video you can check out in the YouTube, maybe in the older repo. It's last year I created, but I can create a new video where I will be explaining what are because there has been constant changes. Now, for example, I use this WAP editor, terminal instead of any other. I think in last video I said I'm using item. So yeah, these are the small changes, but I'll make a new video on that. Yeah. And Google is too strict when it comes to publish app. I don't even use publish on Google. Google is crazy. They have automated a lot of their systems. There is no human loop involved now, and it can be very frustrating for an indie dev. Like when my auto AI reels got rejected so many times for baseless reasons, and it was live and people were using it in iOS. Okay, let me just focus a little bit on the things which I need to update. Where is it? Yeah, here. So R2 API credential from R2 API tokens. I need API token. Okay. It's a Blinken. Yo, I'm late. Had to handle some things before I got to my laptop. Hey Blinken, welcome. Today is Sunday. And yeah, for you it's good morning. So I can tell you Sunday has been really good. Create a new user API token. So I will say fix object read and write, specify apply to all buckets. So apply to specific bucket, which is fix. forever select caching. This is fine. Create user API token. This is, oh shit. This is bad. Okay, so we need what, access key ID. This is our access key ID. Yes. Okay, access key ID is added. Then we need secret access key. Secret access key is this. Okay. Okay, secret access key is added too. Then there is what, bucket name. Bucket name is Pixfix. Okay, public domain is this API base URL. API base URL is your domain worker.dev. Is it? Clear. I don't know. Let's see. We'll test it out. So bucket name is Pixfix and public domain is this. Is it the public domain? Let me just check quickly. Pixfix is fine. Settings, what is the public domain here? So this is the public domain link. Okay, this is good. Oh wow, there is a lot of conversations happening here. Karthik. Hey Karthik, welcome to the stream. Hi. Blinken, head out back to the ballpark in about an hour. Nice, Blinken, nice. Shivam, does it even make sense to push apps to the Play Store? I thought most people revenue come from the App Store. I mean, I'm watching on Twitter a couple of indie devs, and I noticed that they are showing that Android is also performing very good, and in some cases Android is performing better. So yeah, not sure. Who is spamming the emotes? It's been a nice website. Used it, really nice. Okay. Hint. Is it really worth publishing our app in other Android app stores like Vivo, Oppo? No man, I don't think so. Like, don't waste your time on that. Like if there is a service, I think there are a couple of services which provides you a way to link all these app stores and just upload in that, and it will distribute it into multiple app stores. If you find that, try it, but I would not waste my time on other app stores, specifically in Android. No, never. The tools one. Karthik, what is difference between developing Android and iOS app? Not much, to be honest. At this point, it was very, very different earlier, like 5-6 years back, but now they both have similar kind of framework, similar kind of feature sets which they do provide in their SDKs. So I would say not much. Even the Compose UI, if you are building with native, Compose UI, Swift UI kind of similar. So it's just that it uses Kotlin, that uses Swift as the native programming language. If you are using Expo, you don't have to think much in terms of differences. Karthik, what do we have to learn to build iOS apps? We must have Mac, right, to develop iOS apps? Yes, Karthik, we need a Mac, but if you're building with Expo, you can actually use Windows, and Expo will build your app in their own servers. I'm feeling very sleepy now. Maybe the green tea is kicking in. Okay, so I have added all the keys which are required. Now it's time to test this yarn dev. There is no yarn dev command. What is there? Yarn serve. Yarn serve. Yeah. What? We have crazy amount of linter errors. I got these linter errors when I tried to run yarn serve. I want to disable this for now, like to not give these errors, because this is not what I want when I'm testing it. Varun, what is your opinion on new Android UI? To be honest, I haven't seen it. Varun. The only time I'll buy an Android is once the folding phones are really good and I can like Pixel Fold or any good OS Fold is out there. I don't like Samsung. Like, I like Fold by Samsung, but I don't like the way they customize their OS. I want Android One kind of UI on Pixel, or I think Nothing does it good. So Nothing or Pixel, if they launch a really good foldable phone, I might try to dabble into Android as well again. But for now, I have no interest. Karthik, difference between React Native, Flutter and Android and etc. So Karthik, I have created a couple of videos around this. You can check out one of the most famous video in my channel, which is about Flutter and React Native. I go in a little bit of more depth and detail in that video, so you'll like it. The React Native and Flutter are native, cross-platform app building frameworks, and Android or iOS, like those are operating systems. I like Graphic OS. Is it by this Nothing? Graphic OS? How to install Firebase locally. I like graphics. Graphene. Okay. Are you using JSON promoting in the backend or some simple prompts? Oh, JSON prompting. Not now. Not in this one. I have a very simple text prompt. But yeah, I have heard JSON prompting works better. But as of now, I have not invested too much time on prompting and all, to be honest. What I'm thinking is first make the client ready, start testing it, and then tweak it later. Because backend work can happen once the app is live, to tweak the changes. So I do not want to spend too much time on it. SK, what platform to start with for no code app? Firebase, Cursor, Replit, etc. If you want to build no code app, I mean, you're talking about Firebase Studio. I had a very bad experience with it when it was launched. I don't know what's the status of it as at this point. Then there is Cursor. Cursor is no code. No, it's not a no code app. You will not create in Cursor because you will have to deal with a lot of code. And Cursor is like kind of right now the pro code rather than no code. Replit, yes, Replit is good. Even V0, all these can help you build like front-end apps easily. So I would say if you really do not want to touch your code, use V0, Lovable, Bolt New, or there is this Scrimba. For that I have created a video. They sponsored my channel. And go for Replit too if you want. So one of the good thing I like about Firebase is you can run the emulator suite here directly, and then function emulator is running. Go to the logs page. Okay, it's running. I hate it when, you know, I'm feeling this headache with this light, with this bright light. Since morning I'm facing this. Oh, by the way, I want to share one very sad news which happened today. Today, me and my brother, we went on a walk in the evening for around 4 kilometers. And while coming back, we saw a white cat just walking on the lane, and then there was this scooty which was coming, and I was talking to my brother. We were busy talking, and suddenly I just noticed that cat, and I thought, I hope this cat does not run towards the other side when the bike is there. And the cat did exactly that. When the bike reached to it, it just started crossing the road, and the bike hit the cat. It was very, very painful to watch that. But yeah, I think the cat got hit. She ran towards some bushes, and I'm pretty sure she got hurt, and we couldn't reach to her because she was very deep into the bushes. If they've approved, I'll share the link, but I won't do it without permission. Check Discord though. Hey Blinken, yeah, please share the links. I mean, I'm okay. You guys can share any link you want, unless it says spam. So spam means like any spammy websites and external. If you guys have created something, if it's your resume, if any good product, or if any good service you find, I'm 100% open. You guys can openly share it. And the thing is, YouTube won't allow it to paste it on these chats. So what we can do is paste it on Discord, and or maybe remove some HTTPS or something like that, so the person who is copying it can add those things, so it does not look like a link to YouTube moderation. Are you still using Kimi K2? Yes, a lot. I'm using it a lot, and it's doing really good job. What is the scope of freelancing for creating agent? Ion, creating agent, you mean like you want to be a freelancer who create agents for companies? I mean, I don't know. I have not done that kind of selling, but if you do provide service who has a good amount of like good agents who can really solve a real problem, which is at a lower prices, I mean, yes, people would be interested 100%. These days, AI is being sold like cake, so yeah, try that. Abhinav, hey Abhinav, happy life, yo, welcome. Abhinav's time is these days 10:30, 10:15. Shivam, does anyone still refresh in window after opening the PC? Oh yeah, we used to do that back in our days. Yarn serve. Okay, it's live now. Finally. Where is the AI? Yes, this is it. I need to copy this. Varun, Sentry launches its Seer tagline, the AI debugger that works for you. Oh really? I didn't know that. I use Sentry. Sentry Seer launch. Meet Seer, the AI debugger that works for you. Seer is the only agent that pulls out the Sentry's context to work error stack. So basically they have added a chat window with AI, which I used to do. Like I used to just go to Sentry, copy this and paste it on cursor. Is it doing anything else? It's just a cursor agent on Sentry. Impressed, but not super impressed. It's okay. It's more of a muscle memory now. Did anyone use Peacemaker? No, man. Exactly. I also do right click and refresh every time. This white light is a pain. Yes, Shivam. I mean, some of these websites which have not converted to dark theme at dark nights, these are They have a special place in hell for these these websites. You know how good you feel when you open my landing page, 100 indie bets. See, no harsh lights, so calm to your eyes, easy to look at. But as soon as you open Cloudflare, ah, it just it's painful. Is there a setting? Oh shit! There is a dark mode. What the hell? Karthik, how do we productive, consistent? We lack execution but have very big goals like metaverse and content creation and being in college and starting learning tech and trying to be best everything attempted. Karthik, if I understand your question correctly, you are saying how to be consistent or productive consistent. Okay. Yeah, you're right, and I have been there. I have been exactly where your question is coming from. My advice, and which worked for me, was just be consistent on any one thing. No matter if it is just going to the gym, no matter if it's just 15-minute meditation, no matter if it's just 20 minutes of work or coding, or it's like 15 minutes of book reading, just start with that one single thing, but be very consistent on it. Do not worry about other things. Like if you are just focusing or being like, if you give yourself a challenge for 30 days, I will read book every day for 15 minutes. Now accept this. It's okay if you want to add more challenges in your life. I mean, like, it will be harder, but I would say just focus on that 15-minute book reading and do it for 30 days. And this is a muscle which gets trained in your brain, which makes you consistent. And if you do that for 15 days, then you will notice how easy now book reading is for you for the rest of the year. And then you can keep on adding these new things, like, okay, I'll do 20 minutes of coding, I'll do 20 minutes of meditation, I'll do this for this. So you just add and see the compounding of it in next 6 months or 1 year. But do not overthink initially, like, I need to do a lot and how to be consistent, because then your brain like overloads and you ended up like doing nothing. This would be my advice, which worked for me. Shivam, there are various Chrome extensions. On that point, yes, you can also be consistent with me here in these streams. So you can say like, okay, while Div is yapping, I'll be doing something on my own for maybe 35-45 minutes. Shivam, there are various Chrome extensions that make every website dark, but most of them don't work properly. Yeah, before this dark revolution came, I used to use one Chrome extension. It was the icon was something with like that Star Wars. He's in Star Wars or what? That guy, the dark guy. Varun, Grok also launched its their stealth mode Grok 4 coder. Yeah, I saw the news as well. Even like Elon Musk has launched some new AI XAI company. I don't know, something like Meta Hard or something. Something like that. I think ChatGPT is Apple of AI's, Claude like OnePlus, or nothing Gemini is Samsung. that's a good analogy. ChatGPT is surely Apple, because they are dominating in this industry. They are adding like small improvements. They are for the masses. And you're saying Claude is like OnePlus, correct? Because Claude is like for tech geeks who are coding, and it's really good at that. Then there is Gemini, which is a Samsung. Or Gemini can be a Google Google as well. Gemini is Google because it's Google's. It's really good. Like it's good as how Android was by Google. Karthik, so habit stacking, you are saying. In my opinion, this worked for me. So yeah, try that, but don't overload. When I was a kid in school, my parents used to say, hey, you should have a timetable, and I used to make these crazy timetables. Like, for example, if I get very bad marks in an exam, I'm disappointed, I have been scolded by my parents, I used to sit and make a crazy timetable, like wake up at 4 a.m, at 4:10 do this, at 4:20 do this, and it's like crazy breakdown timetable, and I never used to follow it because I've already written so much, so dedicatedly, and even if I fail on one single thing, I know my brain will just shut down and say, no, this doesn't work for me. So that is the reason I'm saying, like, don't overwhelm your brain or your daily routines too much. Just pick one small single habit. Keep doing it for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, or maybe 100 days, constantly. Then later on add another thing. It will be easier that way. It's Sabling. It's you mean Darth Vader. Shit. Like, thank you for saving me. It's very embarrassing that I forgot his name, but yeah, Darth Vader. The icon was Darth Vader's icon in Chrome extension. How stupid I was to not remember that. The music stopped. This is a problem. Where? Okay, here music is playing here. Shivam, macro hard. Oh yeah, macro hard. Microsoft into macro. Oh, that's the meme. Okay. yeah, I saw it in one Twitter meme somewhere. Someone has written. Satish Reddy, Dark Reader Chrome extension. Yes, correct. Abhinav, I see some new guys in the stream. Yeah, today I think we have a couple of new people here. Welcome everyone. Varun, timetable are never work unless our mind is to train it that way before timetabling. Yes. I don't know anyone ever followed any timetable. The only timetable I have followed is have breakfast in morning, have lunch in the day, and have dinner at night. It's a Blinken. I mean, he's only one of the top villains in the history of cinema. Yes, that's why I'm embarrassed that I forgot his name. Where was I? Yeah, I was testing the API shit. Context switching. HTTP request I want to make. This I can maybe put here. And where is it? Here. Yeah, this is the API route which you want to trigger. Call cannot get. Yes. So what I can say is, can you give me a curl request which will help us create the signed URL in PixFix? Let's see. Shivam, Microsoft is a small software, macro hard is big hardware. yes. I mean, Elon Musk has been a very open critique of Microsoft, and Bill Gates always had a beef. Okay, let's do a poll, because I was talking to one of my friend and he doesn't like Elon Musk. Who do you like, Elon? Let's see, because I noticed this pattern is growing where people are not liking Elon that much. To be honest, I like him. I like his drive, his passion, and he's been a great motivation. Elon Musk is open critic for everything. That's also true. So saying post via your Firebase auth token. Guys, I need a token, so maybe I'll have to hide this a little bit. It's signed URL / API signed URL, which is a post request. Not pretty, can be raw. Cannot post to PixFix signed URL. Why? this is a post request, right? We need to maybe get the content type, application params, or maybe headers. So this is a content type, which is application JSON, and we need an authorization, which could be bearer space this. Yes. Localhost 5002. Wait. Yes, so take this. API fix URL 404. It's coming. Shit, I like Elon Musk's pathway of SpaceX and the attitude. Correct. We have couple of users, maybe one user who doesn't like Elon Musk. That's interesting. I would love to know the reason. Swarit, how many projects are you working on and how much is done? Currently, I'm working on just this app, like in this week, and there is this magnet app which I was working on. It's been on pause from my side because there is like less work these days. It's more on marketing. But yeah, this is the app which I'm like 100% focusing on. I have to work on AutoAI Reels because I need to migrate the backend, and there is one bug which I need to fix. But it's not a very critical thing. So yeah, that's it. But I'm thinking if ISRO have funds like NASA, it will do more crazy things. Yeah, I agree, because we have this tendency to work at low cost, so we can be the lowest cost carrier, or like we can create some crazy things with low cost. Sorry, because Elon gives a Starlink in India. Yes, Elon gives a Starlink in India. Oh wow, we have two people who doesn't like Elon Musk. Your thoughts on React plus PWA versus Expo? I mean, I don't even debate about it. It's all the way Expo. If you can work on Expo, just use Expo. React plus PWA is it's more pain than it's useful. I mean, it's good if you have a React app built, you can create a PWA, which will be easier with these LLMs, but it will never be as smooth or as easy or as good as what an Expo app can be. Expo is as close to native. ISRO space mission cost is less than in some pan-India films. Exactly. Completely agree on that. Sorry. Okay. Shivam, do you plan to add revenue per app details on the website, which will tell you out of 100 projects which one are really successful? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like, should I add specific revenues or not? Let's see. I will. Because then it will be too much to update on the website if it's not automated. Like, I'll have to manually update everywhere. Right now, it's just one place, and maybe a month. So that's the main thinking behind it. Kirti Narayan, hello Kirti, welcome to the stream. I'm about to wrap up, guys, and it's been a really good Sunday session. The thing is, I thought we will be able to upload the image today in this session, but I got stuck on this issue on the backend where I have added all the keys from Cloudflare, but still the signed URL is not being generated for some reason. I'm getting an error. I'll have to debug it tomorrow, and then once the uploading of images is working, then it will be perfect, because then we can send request to our backend, which is already done, and once the server responds back with an image, we can just show it on the user's device. For now, I'm thinking of caching these images locally on user's device, so we do not use any like backend database where users data is showing. If they delete the app, all the data is gone. Well, that's how it is. And this app is ready. Then we'll be working on then onboarding, and I'm thinking it would be very good if I can just manage all the tasks in linear. I will break it down and maybe have a chat with ChatGPT tomorrow morning, my project manager, to see how we can, which kind of task we can break it up. Swarit, I have AdMob and Play Console, planning to make more apps. Awesome, Swarit. Do share when you build them. Vidit, aaj late ho gaya. Hey Vidit, welcome man. Yeah, I'll come tomorrow again. No worries. Abhinav, I see you have made a lot of progress. Good night. See ya. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining, and have a good night, guys.